Going down the only road Max Evans knows.
Had to restart OBS to get the mic going
Like a
again.
hippie, I was born to walk alone. Nobody likes hippies.
Yeah, they hear us. Anyway, so do what Dion's doing. Grab your these two cards on the top and slot them in to your sheet there. Okay, sorry about that, folks. OBS decided to disable the mic and then decided that it wanted to restart in order to pick up the mic again. And I see that there we go.
Yeah, all right.
You've used the magic hand. All right, so go ahead and shuffle your decks. This, folks, if you are unfamiliar with our Lunchtime Throwdown, is the Depths board game that I've been working on sort of between other projects. And we have some special guests today to play test with me for the Lunchtime Throwdown. So we have Dion, our environment artist extraordinaire, who you may have seen the other not so long ago, doing some environment art on stream. And we have Andrew, founder and lead programmer.
I am, this is a really, really special one because I am an utter noob. I have consciously made sure I do not watch any of the streams or any of the playthroughs so that, I would be able to play it for my first time as a genuine new player. So, this is a test. I haven't been ignoring you out of apathy. I've been ignoring you to try and give you the best play tester you could have. So we keep these face down?
Yes, face down and draw 6 cards.
All right, we shuffle
for the first round. And shuffle them real well because they might be in order because I was going through the decks.
So Max has explained the rules briefly to me, but I was late from a beer run at lunch, so I've not heard all the rules.
Not that he's been drinking at lunch, it's for later.
Yeah. For Saturday.
Of course, there's someone named Beer Chug already joined us. So what are we doing? This is the Depths-themed board game. So at Camelot Unchained, the world of Camelot Unchained, there's the Depths, and this is a board game that's themed on the same thing. I've been just sort of working on it between other projects. And this is, as he said, Andrew's first time ever playing, which is very exciting.
Seeing the game,
knowing
I've
really
seen
anything
the
about it.
pieces scattered around, but I've tried very hard not to watch, so I could bring in a true experienced board gamer, but noob to this game kind of test data for you. So
that's why I have. That's why I'm very excited about this. It's going to be a very good test data. He also is playing a recently changed deck, so it's going to be interesting. So so we're all playing. So in this version of the game, this is the boss fight module. So this is after us delvers have explored the depths. One player became the most corrupted by the evil influence of the depths. And in this case, that's going to be me. And I have transformed into a gribbly, betentacled, horrific abomination. And I am the servant of the depths, and I'll be using that deck. Dion, meanwhile, pick some minis.
I think this guy's a Viking, so I'll be her.
All right. Dion is playing as a Viking human fighter, so she has the Viking deck and the fighter deck and put them together to make to form her deck. Andrew has done the same, but with the Tuatha De Danann human cards and the healer cards. So they are going to work together to bring me down. All right, so we're ready to get started. And I'll just say what I'm doing as Andrew is looking over his cards.
So
the first time.
Stances, they stay in effect until removed?
Until you play another stance.
Okay.
So if you play another stance, obviously you're.
So I can keep a stance out for multiple turns.
Oh yes. unless it specifically says discard it under some circumstance. Okay, and so to kick things off, because I am the servant of the depths, I have some foreknowledge of the depths. So I am going to get to draw a tile of each category and place them down on the on my layer however I like. And these are spaces. The solid walls you cannot move through. Those are cavern walls. The dotted lines are openings through which you can move into another space. So this would be a move of 1. All right. Oops. So I'm going to draw 1 of each type of tile, and I'm going to get to place them wherever I like. Interesting. I'm going to put this mystery here, and I'm going to put this condition here.
Oh, this camera angle is like so awesome. Like absolutely no one can tell how like much I'm losing my hair.
All right, as long as you're happy.
Yeah, look at all this hair. It goes all the way back, I swear.
Now I'm tempted to tilt it up again. And I'll put this trap right here. Okay, so I'm going to, so now that I've done that, I've set up the board, we're all going to take our turn and, or not take our turn, but put our model down on any borderline space. Any borderline space. And I'm going to go ahead and just drop down right there and find out what this trap is.
So
I did not know what it is here, so I'm drawing it now. Yeah?
just another utility question. If something is range 2,
Yes.
does the space I am in count as 1?
Counts as 0.
Okay, so range 2, I can fight someone
1,
there.
2. Correct.
Okay. We should stick together. Heavy and medic together.
Oh yeah, so some quick playing tips. As the heavy fighter, you like to get in close, have lots of armor, be really tough, and start laying some smackdown. As the healer, you have a number of different things. You like healing, but you also like moving around as both healer and Tuatha human. So I have stumbled on into some poisoned blood, which is going to poison me as soon as I place myself down on there. So I take this poison card and I put it into my discard pile, and when I draw this card from my deck, it's going to damage me and stick around. Because after you go through your deck, you shuffle your discard pile to form a new deck. Andrew, go ahead and place yourself down somewhere. We're not taking our full turns yet. We're just getting on the map.
How much health do you have?
Me, I can have up to 1 wound per good guy, per other player.
Okay,
So,
you have two.
so I can have 2 wounds, and then the third time I go to 0, I
Okay,
die.
you die. Okay.
You guys can only have 1 wound each.
Okay. I'll start here.
All right, go ahead and draw that trap.
That was a bad idea.
Okay,
Start somewhere that like we can get to you, right? Because we want to kill you.
possibly.
No.
He's gonna.
You do want to kill me. That
Yeah.
is that is how you win.
But he's gonna try to kill us. All right. So take the trap, flip it over. Poisoned blood.
More poison going around. Okay. So, go ahead and put that in your newly formed discard pile, and that's going to come around and haunt you later. Dion, where are you placing?
Okay.
If she goes like, does this only affect the first person in or?
No.
So it actually says what it does on your cheat sheet under poisoned blood, and it's on entry, and you are entering.
Okay, I'm gonna spawn in the next one.
The condition, okay, could be worse, could be better. It is better.
Yes.
You have found some cleansing water. So you can actually immediately
Discard.
start shuffling some cards out of your hand. I wish that I had that right now.
Wait, so discard 0 to 3. So can I choose my cards or did I just randomly pick?
This is not players versus DM, actually. Either any one of us could have chosen to be the bad guy. I am the bad guy, however. I have been corrupted by the depths and turned into this horrendous monster. While the two of them are now battling to kill me so they can escape the depths. All right, so Dion's picking some cards to kind of fix her hand a little bit.
This is hard. You're all pretty good.
So stay.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, it's discard 0 to 3.
Mm. Okay, I'll stay because they're all pretty good.
All right. Well, I get the first turn as the bad guy, and then we just go around. So, I didn't get awesome. I didn't really make out like a bandit here because I didn't get enough blood to really do anything super cool. So I am going to try and I'm going to come over to you, Dion, which I may regret this because you're a fighter and I should be planning to stay away from you so that you have range problems. But I'm doing something that might be foolish. We'll see. So I'm going to play Dole Out Destruction, which is a 0 blood card, as my first action. Dole Out Destruction, I can break a wall. So I'll take one of these. I break this wall open, so that's now a dotted line. And I also get to move enemies in range 1 space. It has a range of 1. You are now 1 space away from me since I broke that wall. I move you into this trap, which we will now find out what it is.
Blood poison.
Pits!
Oh, no.
So Pits is going to be fine for you because you're not running, which is
Okay.
your second or third move in a turn or more, you're running. But you've only moved once on my turn, so you're not running. So you don't take damage from falling in a pit. But then the other thing this card gets to, doesn't actually get to move me. Never mind. It increases the range of the next card I play, though, so I'll think about that if I have any other cards. Yes, I'm going. So this increase. So Dole Out Destruction also increases the card range of the next card I play. So it's a complicated card.
Pineapple ever.
So I'm going to play Grasping Tendrils. So Grasping Tendrils lets me move. And I can drag characters with me if they're in my space, but no one's in my space. And then I deal 2 damage to characters in range. Now this is range 0, so normally you'd have to be in my space. But
you're enhanced to range 2.
yes, so I can actually damage her. And you are still out of range though, because you are 1, 2, 3, 4 range from me. So I can't hit you with it. But that is my second action. Of course, when I move in there, I also trigger the water because it's on entry. So I'm going to discard some cards and hope to get some freaking blood in this hand.
And a multi-action thing like that card does on entry plays an interrupt or?
You mean in the middle of the card?
Yeah.
Yes, actually. All right, I'm going to throw out. I'm not going to try to get too lucky. I'm going to go ahead and throw out 3 cards for this water and draw 3. And of course, I get plenty of blood now. But I do have 1 action left because those cards were very efficient. So I'm going to go ahead and play Sprouting Tentacles. And now Sprouting Tentacles damages people at various ranges. But I think Andrew's still way out of range at range 4. So there's no way I'm hitting the healer, but I can hit you, Dion.
So how many hits did I get?
For 2 damage. I can do 2 damage too. So
Alright,
go ahead and
so
rotate your
eight.
dial 2 points down. And that's all 3 actions for me. Oh yes, this is on the bottom of my postcard. So Andrew, your turn. You get 3 actions.
Yes, decisions. The whole board is different.
The depths is a place of constantly shifting life.
Yeah, I see that this is not about long-term strategy. This is about short-term figuring out how to take tactical advantage of the situation that exists on your turn.
In the boss fight version, that is definitely true.
All right. Well, I am
Barring certain cards, stances
So
and
if
so
he
on.
wants to go here, he has to come here, here, and then in here.
Unless he has a card
Yes.
that breaks open walls.
Oh.
So I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Elizabeth. So I'm gonna move here and get a condition and a mystery.
All right. The mystery is a
Oh.
mushroom, which you can immediately eat to heal and be poisoned.
Which I may, but because I'm at full heal, can you overheal to 15 or?
You cannot overheal to 15.
Okay.
But it would stop me from getting it. And you also found some darkness, which increases the range to and from that space.
Oh, nice.
Which really does nothing for me
Yeah.
here because I have nothing that affects people like 3 and 4 squares away anyway.
Unless you.
There you go.
So that is a neutral move. All right, and I'm also going to not eat the mushroom.
Okay.
And so that was move.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna play move. The
Yep.
move gets played twice.
Default actions are always available.
Ooh,
All
mystery.
right. Go ahead and draw a mystery.
Mystery.
Wonders.
Strange statue. All 1 damage or all heal 1.
So you can do that to all characters on this tile.
I choose to heal 1. Do.
You're the only one who's going to benefit.
Oh wait.
Wait,
Oh.
but am I in the same tile?
You're not in the same tile.
Yeah.
You're not in the same space. You are on the same tile. This is a tile.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, that was an awesome
you're
decision
falling.
then.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
It was.
I thought it was just, well,
I thought it was the same.
I have no
space.
enemies here.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, there's a difference between spaces and tiles. So in the full exploration game, you would, when you went off the edge, you'd flip a new one of these.
Nice.
All right, Dion.
All
So,
right.
does anything exciting happen from the eternal adversary?
I have gained certain benefits as the eternal adversary. So one of the sort of the scaling that happens is I get powered up versions of the default actions based on how many other players there are. So in this case, I got one that is an improved scout action, and I got burgeoning carapace. So these are new default actions for me, which are the eternal adversary actions.
Okay.
So, I think that I'm going to call him in. Well, let's see. My last action is.
Odilvik thinks you should run away.
Of course we should.
He's so far away, and besides,
I'm only 2 away now.
Heavy and Medic are friends.
We're gonna advance into his space.
I'm going to play this stance card.
Okay.
What does it say?
Not what we seem. Apparently, I am an owl.
All right, that's your
Oh,
third
oh.
action.
That reference is older than you, I think.
I didn't get it.
Okay.
All right. It sounds funny though. Dion,
Mm-hmm.
you're up. 3 actions.
Okay, so first action. Oh, action. If I move, is it 1 action?
Yes, that is one of your default actions.
Alright, so I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna gain 1 armor first.
Okay.
Okay, so.
So draw one of those armor tokens and keep it face down.
Oh.
Don't read it.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
So the way armor works is you don't know what will happen if you take a hit on your armor. Usually it'll block some amount of damage. But you don't know exactly how valuable it is. So you can choose to take the hit on your armor or to your HP
Okay.
when next you take damage.
Does he gain 1 armor too? He does, right?
I don't know. What does the card say?
You and your ally in range gain.
What's the range?
Range 0.
Next
So
one's-
he's 1 space away from you.
Range 0. Maximum 6.
Okay. So
Right.
it says,
So
Oh, right. Range
so
0.
if you were here, then you would get both get armor.
yeah.
I'll let you take it back. I'll let you. You want to move there first?
First move, then
Okay,
do.
yeah.
All right. You will trigger the strange statue. Do you want to heal everyone or damage everyone for one?
Heal everyone.
All right, so only you benefit.
And then now I'll use that.
Now you use it. So you both
So
draw an
you
armor.
have
So
one.
draw it and keep it face down.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Okay, and my last.
So you get one more action. That's right. And put this in your discard pile.
Okay, so I'm gonna use this for us.
Hungry for battle. Oh yes, that actually gives you +1 action at the end of it. So
We get the draw.
you get to draw 2 cards and keep one, discarding the other.
All right, so.
So discard one of the 2 cards. This is a Viking human card. You are hungry for battle.
I'm gearing myself up. This is hard.
Hard decisions are good.
Because this two works together.
I throw a lasting heal.
All right.
I'm not built to last here.
Doesn't that also get rid of poison cards, though?
It does.
Hmm. Well, I guess
I
you were
must have
poison.
gotten
Oh, you were poison.
I have one poison card.
Yeah. You can't ask him.
Hold them up and ask the stream.
Oh, okay. Wait, you can only discard one of the 2 cards you drew.
I know, but the thing is, these 3 cards, they work together. So this one works with 2 of them, but the thing is, one uses.
Depends on what you think you can pull off next turn.
Okay, this one has to go.
Don't worry, it's about to end the round, so you can draw more cards.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, I think that was more a card to play at as your first action on the turn instead of the last action on the turn.
Well, this card gives you +1 action, so you can
Oh, yeah.
actually do another action.
Do another action. So I can draw as an action.
No, that is not one of the default
So
actions
we'll
listed
move
here.
then.
You see, you have move, you have punch, you have scout, and bandage.
We'll move.
Okay.
You're leaving me?
We're gonna go there.
If you do that, you move twice, so you would be count as running.
Oh, so
And
can I
then
just
the
stay?
hits.
Yes, you can. You
Okay.
can not spend the action if you prefer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Or
right.
you could spend it to scout something. You could spend it to
You
look
could.
at that.
Yes,
Okay.
you could.
Let's scout then.
All right. So look at one of those 2, or both of them actually. You can look at them both. Nope, they're right here. Pick them up.
Oh. What is this? Mushroom?
Well, he's not supposed to be able to see them.
Oh no. What is this? Heals 5 and poison. Entry replaced.
I don't think he
Alright.
was supposed to see him. Oh wait, you.
I've already put him down, so it doesn't really matter.
You're
But
that kind of person.
technically, yes, I am the servant of the depths.
Okay, so I get poison.
I'm
or heal.
powered up by the eternal adversary.
Okay, I'll heal.
No,
You've scouted. So do you want to? So scout lets you replace.
You didn't actually move in that square, so you don't get to actually be affected. You just get the knowledge.
Correct.
Right. Okay, so it's like foreseeing the future, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not to move into that. Okay. Okay.
Well, you can move into that space
I'm not moving
now that you
anywhere.
know what's there,
Well,
but you're out of actions. You're out of
you move in
actions.
there on our next
So
turn.
you now know what is there, which
But if you
is going to
hate what's
change.
there, it lets you change what's there.
That's correct.
Replace it with the unknown.
No, no.
Maybe you'll replace it with spinning blades.
Maybe. All right. So top of the round, everyone discard 0 to 3 cards, and then draw until you have 6 cards in hand. I'm going to keep both of my cards, so I'll be drawing. Oh dear.
So
That's terrible.
I must draw 3 cards? Or just up to 6? As long as you have
Draw
6.
until you have 6 cards in your hand. After you discard up to 3.
I'll discard this one. All right.
I am going to.
Just curious. Blood doesn't have to be exact. Like you could use a blood 2 to pay for a blood 1.
Correct. Or 2 blood 1 cards. It's kind of like mana. It's floating around. All right.
But
I'm
do
going
you get
to-
change? You don't get like if you.
You don't get cards back as change,
Okay.
but it's there for the turn. You have that much blood in your pool.
Okay, I got it.
So I am going
Just
to.
making sure. I pay a card that costs 1 blood, then I put down a blood 2 to pay that, and then on the same turn I can put down another card that costs 1 blood without putting down more blood.
Yes,
Gotcha.
that is correct. You guys are playing hard to get. I am going to do some things. So I'm going to play a stance, Grasp of the Hunted. So my stance is now, when enemies move out of your space for any reason, deal 2 damage to them. So I'm going to be pretty sticky. My next action is going to... I'm going to use 2 of my Eternal Adversary actions. So I'm going to use Burgeoning Carapace. So I get an armor... If I have no armor tokens, getting 1 armor token for every character in range. It's range 0. I'm the only character in range. So I will get 1 armor token that I will not look at. And I'm going to use my other Eternal Adversary default action, Twisting Eye Stalks, which is like Scout, but at much longer range. So I'm going to go ahead and Scout here, and I'm going to replace one of these. Dion.
I hope it's a Mystic Forge. I hope it's a Mystic Forge.
And with that, I believe my turn is over. That's 3 actions.
Okay. You know, we really should like switch spots so that you move and then I follow up and heal. This is poor planning on our part.
There you go.
Medic always follows the heavy.
I was gearing it up. My defense first. Then I was going to go in and dash in.
All right. Are you at full health? You're at full health. So like none of my healing powers come into this.
I wasn't going to give you any free time to heal. I've changed the board and I've armored up as well.
Oh no, I can feel death coming.
Oh, really?
Okay. So let's see.
Time to come in and beat some face.
He sounds really confident.
Yeah, this sounds awesome. All right. So I'm going to
That's not true.
start by playing Smite with Power, which is heal 2 points of damage on a character in range. But because of not what we seem, oh, I gotta throw down some blood. Yeah, wait, throw down this blood.
All right.
Because of not what we seem, that's actually 2 points of damage on you.
All right. That actually forces you to discard this card.
Oh, right. In that case, what I will do. All right, let's try this differently. going to say move up to 2 spaces and then heal 2 characters, heal 2 on a character in range, which in your case is damage on you.
Okay. Are you going to move at all?
Would have to move because it is range 0.
Yeah.
I would have to do that. So,
Yes.
what's up?
Hi. So you heal 2. You discard not what we seem to deal 2 damage to me. I am not going to trigger my armor on that, in case it's a good armor, and I'm going to take 2 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And you also moved out of her space, right?
Yes.
So that triggers Dion. When he does that, you can heal 1 and move a space.
So I can move?
Yeah,
Oh, why does she have that? Is that one of her
that's
stances?
here. Allies whose space you move through.
Oh,
There you go.
all right. And for lack of anything else to do,
That actually triggered cleansing water,
oh yeah.
and you moved there. So after you move there,
Oh, nice.
cleansing water happens. So you can discard 0 to 3 and draw that many.
Okay. Sounds awesome. And for my next 2 actions, my first action will be to punch you in the tentacle.
All right,
Bonk.
I am punched in the tentacle and take 1 damage.
Then for my
Okay.
3rd action, I will punch you in the tentacle.
Okay. I don't want to trigger my armor on any of that, and yet somehow I took 4 damage.
My turn.
Pokemax.
You just keep poking me in the eye.
It's Pokemax.
It is Pokemax.
Okay, so I'm gonna use move up to 2 spaces and deal 3 damage. Alright, so I'm gonna move 1 and then I'm gonna deal 3 damage to you.
Okay, I am going to trigger my armor on that.
Are you sure?
I block 1 damage, and I can get rid of a poison card, which I will do.
Okay. So you -2.
So that goes back in the pile.
Right. And then upon entry, I get to this.
Yep, you can discard 0 to 3.
Okay.
I thought you pretty much had your cards planned out at this point,
Yeah.
so you might not even need that.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I don't like the sound of
So I'm gonna use this.
this. Okay.
Deal 1 damage to an enemy in range.
So I blocked 1 of your 3, so I took 2.
Yeah. And then if your action, the next one, I have 1 more action left, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna use this. Deal 5. And I'm
Oh,
gonna.
dear Lord.
and I'm
Wait, do you have
gonna-
blood for this?
Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course.
So you used a 0, a 0, and a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Kill you!
This increases your next weapon card for 3 damage. So
Mm-hmm. So it's like
that's 1, then that's 8,
8. Yeah.
9. That's 9 damage. And
Does
not
he-
all of, yeah,
Does
between
do we
those
even
cards.
need that much damage?
I don't know.
Yeah, so I take 4, go to 0, take a wound, and then I continue up to 10 and then take 5 more. So it circles around.
Oh, so it doesn't max on the wound.
It is not.
It doesn't clamp on the wound.
It doesn't clamp on the wound.
Okay.
You just
Brutal.
did 9 damage to me in a single turn.
wow.
Mightiest of the mighty! A very powerful card. Okay, go ahead and put those in your discard pile. And you came to my space.
Oh,
So now I get to do stuff. All right, top of the round. So new round, everybody discard up to 3 cards and then draw until you have 6. I'm discarding 1 card
Okay,
and I'm going to draw 3. Excellent.
oh no. Did not like the sound of that. Oh, sure, now all the blood comes.
I'm trying to shuffle this really well because all my cards were clumped together.
Can we share blood?
What? Can you share blood? Not unless you have a card that lets you do so, which I don't believe you do. So there you go. Okay.
He's totally cheating. He wrote the cards.
Yes. So, top of the round, my turn to do some damage back. I am the only one with a wound, but I can have 2 wounds because there's 2 of you. So, I am going to. First of all, I'm going to actually 1, 2, 3. And that works. Okay. I am going to open with Thunder of the Deep, which deals 2 damage to all enemies in range. You guys are right on top of me, so you definitely both take 2 damage. You can trigger your armor on this if you wish.
I'm gonna
All right. I am
take it like a tuaha.
When I play this card, I can pay 2 additional blood to return to my hand, so I'm buying it back. Then I'm going to play Fragmented Psyche. Fragmented Psyche, I get to move up to 1 space. I am not going to do that. I deal 1 damage to all enemies in range and move them 1 space. So I deal 1 damage to you guys and move you there. Also, that stance I played earlier, Grasp of the Hunted, whenever you move my space for any reason, you take 2 damage. So you're going to take another 2 damage. So that was 2, then 1, then 2 more each. So 5 damage so far. And you can trigger your armor again on this.
But not on the whole 5, only on one
Correct.
of those 3.
On each time you have the choice of triggering your armor. And you can have more armor tokens. So
All right.
I mean, you can.
I'm gonna take it.
And yes, and that was 2 actions. And my 3rd action is going to play. I'm going to play Thunder of the Deep again. So I'm going to play Thunder of the Deep again and buy it back again. So that's another 2 damage as you're still in range.
You got this, right? You can heal us.
So another 2 damage to both, and once again you have the option of triggering your armor.
I'm gonna trigger the armor. Just
All right.
be on the safe side. Block 2 damage and discard.
All right. You don't take anything from Thunder of the Deep. Here, put it over here.
Nice.
All right. And that's my turn. Go ahead, Andrew.
All right.
What is your response, healer?
I can't tell you. They're forest secrets.
Oh.
So all the action cards I play this turn cost 1 less blood, and
Alright.
also
That's in
I
your
get,
discard, right?
Yeah, that's discarded. Also, I get +1 action. So,
It's your coupon.
yes. So first thing I am going to do is play Rise from the Ashes,
I should have pushed you guys out of the poison. What was I thinking?
and that is heal a character in range for 2 points. I will start. Wait. I will start by healing the healer because you generally want to keep him alive first.
Okay.
May teleport 1 space for every point of healing you've done this turn.
Don't forget that costs 1 blood.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Those are
yes,
Forest
it's free.
Secrets.
Forest Secrets.
So I get that up, and then I'm just going to move 1 of those 2 spaces,
Triggering the statue.
triggering the statue, which heals me again. Actually, wait, it heals everyone, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it will heal me as well. Everyone on this tile.
Yeah. Heal
I-
1.
I think when we're both down, that's better than. Yeah, I heal 1, you heal 1, you heal 1.
All right, I'll take it. So you're at 2 actions. No, 1 action because you none of them teleport.
Wait.
Yeah, never mind.
Can I say that's not what I did?
Sure.
Not the statue. Everyone take their 1 back.
Andrew's first time playing, everybody.
Yeah. All right. So instead, what I do is I teleport 1 space this way,
Aha.
which contains you, which deals 2 damage to you.
Aha. Okay.
Nice.
I am very close to my next wound at 3.
I got this. Wait, and then you can have the cleansing water.
Yeah, I have the cleansing water, but I really like what I'm about to do with these next 2 cards.
Okay.
Go for it.
So now I'm going to heal. I'm going to. Where are you at, Dion?
3.
Okay, I am going to heal you by 2. Playing Blessed Balancing. So heal a character in range 2 points. The range is 3, so I heal you by 2, and then for every point of healing I've done this turn, deal 1 damage, or heal 1 point to characters in range, divided as I choose. So that's a total of 4. So what is max on?
3.
Give it to him.
No. Let's give it to us. So that's 2 points for me, 2 points for you.
Okay.
So that's
Go ahead and
a.
rotate your dial up 2.
2. Nice.
Actually, I'm only going to take 1. You take the 3rd. I'll take you back up to 8.
You have the 2 blood for Blessed Balancing after the discount?
Oh, yes. But actually, I'm just going to put out a 3.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play, for my 3rd action, Smite with Power. Heal 2 points of damage on a character in range, which would be on me.
Okay.
And that would be a total of 10 points of healing I have done this turn.
Yes, it would.
So I would deal 1 damage to a single character in range for every one of those 10 points of healing I've done this turn. Ow.
Nice. Nice.
So that's 1, 2, 3 to wound, and then 7
So
more.
you left 3 again.
So I'm back to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Didn't even need to rotate it, and straight up take a wound.
He's gonna die. Alright.
Ow.
And I think that's my turn.
Ow. Wow, I think the heavy fighter might be able to kill me.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna move in here, right? And I'm gonna do the cleansing water thing.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you got a lot of blood. You got way more blood than
yeah,
stuff.
then I need it, yeah.
I'm not supposed to see that, but I figure
So
this
I'm
game is a
gonna-
learning experience.
Trade in 2. Oh wait, I only have 1, so.
That was quite a combination of cards.
Alright.
From you, Max. I learned it by watching you.
That's true. How much did I do on my turn? I wasn't counting.
You did all.
Like 7 to each of you.
So I'm gonna do this, gain 1 armor,
Okay.
and then deal 1 damage to you. And then
Okay,
so
but
I
it's
have-
actually going to be 2 damage,
Yeah,
right?
so 2.
So take an armor.
Alright.
Okay, I'm almost dead. You can finish me with a punch
Alright,
now.
And then I'm gonna follow up with this. Oh wait, I have to give blood. So 1 blood for that, 2 for that. So 3.
Oh dear.
3 damage.
Okay, and I'm
Shit, I'm
dead.
supposed to use this first, then use this.
Doesn't matter. You have destroyed
Nice!
me. Victory for the Delvers. All right, well played, guys. Well played. I thought Andrew
Pretty
did great
good.
for his first time. Don't you guys think so?
I'm not sure if I did great or if I just did luck. You know, there's a lot of.
No, we did good together.
I don't know. I don't know if you had to take back a couple things on that turn to get a specific sequence
Yeah.
that would deal 10
That was
straight up
good.
damage
That was good.
and heal you guys a lot.
Smoked by a healer.
Smote. All right. Well played, and thanks for joining us. We're all going to go back to working on Camelot Unchained now. So, join us in about an hour and 10 minutes for the wrap up with MJ. And what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just saying, what's next on the stream, Max?
Yes, that was it. In an hour and 10 minutes, we're scheduled to have the end of week wrap up with MJ. So bring your Q&A questions and your listening hats. And thanks for Woo. We had fun playing.
Yeah, Yeah.
And
It was fun. Yeah, it was good.
I can see this getting absolutely vicious if you're
Yeah.
playing with people who like had the deck memorized and were
Uh-huh.
thinking like, oh, I can hold this and hope that like I get this card, and
that's where the long-term planning
that's
comes
where
in.
it gets interesting.
All right. So see you later or soon if you're going to join us for the wrap-up. All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
That was good.